I had a bad day at one of my jobs, and I didn't want to work there any longer. And I called my wife and I said, I don't want to do this anymore. And she's like, you know, I got your back. Do what you need to do. I swore right then to my wife and myself that I would never, ever, ever work for anybody else again. At that point, I knew I wanted to own a restaurant, open a restaurant still. I was still on that kick. But in the meantime, I knew I had to bring home the bacon, per se, for my family. You know, so I was remodeling some kitchens and some baths and flipped a couple of homes. And that's when the economy fell, the big bubble popped, and you know, the country started going into that recession. I said, all right, I'm gonna try and raise some money. I'm gonna try and find some investors to open a restaurant. I made flyers, I called everybody I knew, family, friends, restaurant owners, people that I met that had money, and I said, I'm throwing the biggest pizza party at my house and I want you there. And I raised this much money, a big fat zero goose egg. But we had a blast. Everybody loved the food.
Everybody loved the pizza.
And everybody left. Actually, the day before that party, I was telling Joe Lamacchia, my friend and neighbor, he's a firefighter, and he's like, I have to work. He's like, do me a favor, make a pizza, throw it in the freezer, and wrap it up, and I'll bake it tomorrow. Can you do that for me? I said, yeah, done, and we did that. He said it turned out great, and that's when I was like, wow. Never even thought of freezing the pizza. You know, I was into that fresh, that restaurant, you know, and you know, I had it down, and that's where the idea for frozen came from. So I came to her and I'm like, oh, guess what? Guess what? I'm like, I'm throwing a frozen pizza party. And 30 days later from that first party, I made 100 frozen pizzas in my kitchen. And I had the same people over that came a month earlier. I'm like, everybody come back. And they all did. And that night I sold all 100 pizzas and I had orders for 40 more. You know, that's how it started. It's crazy. Once we got up and running and we started making frozen pizza, everybody would call or knock on the door and they'd, can I get some more pizza? You know, and it was weird for people coming to our door. It was weird for us, but you know, we had, you know, freezers sitting out back with locks on them, and we were just selling them to friends and family. And that's how we started selling more and more.